Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to this Friday edition of the Man Pod. I'm one half. Darius Butler got my co-host Antoine Bethea. He should be joining us today. Had a storm down there in this area. Kind of messed up the internet a little bit. Oh, he jumps in here and put him in here. But yeah, man. Good night. Good night of football. Patriots, Eagles, well, good night for the Patriots, quarterbacks at least, if you're a fan. And if you're not a fan, might be some trouble, might be some smoke in the city. Cam looked good, Mac looked good. So we got that to talk about. Yeah, our quarterback battle up there in New England. We got Sha'charri Richardson running against basically everyone who medaled, the whole Jamaican female track team. That's tomorrow, I believe, out in Oregon. So I'm excited about that. Obviously, we missed her. One of the nation's fastest runner. We missed her in the Olympics. I'm be excited to see her race against them, especially. I'm rooting for her. What else we got today? So the execs, the scouts in the NBA, every year around this time, they take a vote on NBA's best player, who they expect to win the championship next year. We got some interesting results from that. Hopefully when AB gets in here, we're going to talk more about that KD Draymond Green interview. If you haven't caught it yet, I suggest you catch it. If you're a fan of basketball, you're a fan of it was a good quality piece of media. I think Draymond did a great job of the interview, asked a lot of great questions, minimal bullshit. And, KD was probably, I would say, as transparent, as we've seen him. So dope interview. Y'all should check it out. I think his show is called Chips. It was a Bleacher Report production, but check that out. What else we got, man? We had Tesla's AI Day. I think it was yesterday, and they debuted those new robots, and they looked eerily similar. I don't know about you guys, but I know to me they look eerily similar to those robots from iRobot. And this is a day after, I want to say the day before, I posted on my story on Instagram these other robots from, I believe, Boston Mechanics or something, just jumping and doing basically this obstacle course. I'm like, damn, man, like how dumb can we be, man? Have we not seen enough movies? Have we not seen how this shit ends? Damn. It's cool to know. Yeah, it's cool when, they flip your pancakes and they fold your clothes and they doing everything you want your little robot to do. But then when that red light come on, when them eyes turn red, we know how this shit go down in the movie. It ain't that far from reality. Haven't we learned that yet? But man, Madden 22. A lot of people see you're talking about Madden 22. My brothers actually just hit me. Let me see if AB good. Hold on, we're gonna try it. It's attempt number 1. This is not a Zito production. Let you know that right now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Nah, we might need a robot, cuz. We're gonna try it a few more minutes. That was attempt number 1. Hey, see AB out there in that. See, that's the downside of having that big ass house, out there where, out there. He need to build his own. See him and AJ deal with a lot of the same shit I see. But yeah, so AI Day was interesting with those robots. I'm not a fan of all this robot and AI, and once you teach something how to continue to learn, I mean, come on, man. Shit. But what else we got, man? Y'all know the drill too. Tell a friend to tell a friend to hop on the stream, like it, do all that good shit. I did not watch the second episode of Hard Knocks. See some people talking about Hard Knocks. Have not watched that yet. And honestly, for me, I haven't been, since I know Dak's not playing, maybe I'm tired of the Cowboys. But I did want to see how the comeback was coming for Dak, how it was looking, how everything's going. But since Dak isn't doing all the things he needed to be, I lost a lot of interest, honestly. But I'll get into it at some point. But Madden 22, I haven't played Madden in a few years. Madden got too unrealistic. I want to say it was probably, what year is it now? 2022. It's probably Madden 2019 or 20. I can't remember which one, but I was playing my brother Denzel, and he literally just made all of us stop playing the game because he would be 6 yards deep and would just be jumping up, intercepting seam balls. I'm trying to complete 25, 30 yards down the field. They got plays on there that are just unstoppable. A lot of it's just not, realistic movements, or it just started to piss all of us off. So we stopped playing the games for a couple of years. And interestingly enough, Matt and EA hit me up, and they were like, hey, we want you to, get an early look at the game, give us your input, feedback and how you work with us. And we're going to be and I had one kind of, it's kind of a like a little private Zoom meeting type thing with a whole presentation. They showed, and I had some questions and they answered it, and I had some more questions. And I guess, they weren't interested in taking my feedback. So I'll see if they fix the product. Then, if I hear good reviews, I go like it, but we'll see. All right. Let me answer a couple questions before my dog get in here. And before we even get started, y'all know the vibe. Go download that Underdog app at underdogfantasy.com, or just use the app. Get a free $25 when you use the code MAN after your first deposit. Ba. Me versus Elon Musk, AI wide receiver. I like me. I'll figure out a way. Get out there and have an EMP in my pocket. I got something for him. All right, no good questions. All right, let's. You know what? We're just gonna get right to that Mac Jones, Cam Newton talk debate. So Jalen Hurts didn't play last night. I was looking forward to watching him play because, like I said yesterday, we've been hearing the reports all week within the joint practices that Jalen Hurts was looking like the best quarterback on the field for both teams. But right before the games, I saw him warming up. So near game time, he was diagnosed with an illness, and that was come out that it was some type of stomach bug or something like that. Obviously, you hear illness, first thing people think, it's COVID related, but it wasn't. But that you may hear some reports coming out soon out of that building with some COVID tests, but it ain't hurt for me. But anyway, Jalen Hurts was ill, didn't play. I was looking forward to watching him play. Flacco did play. And he basically showed why Nick Sirianni, the day he took that job, should have said that Jalen Hurts is our guy. He's our future, unless obviously, you're going to get Deshaun Watson, you're going to make a clear upgrade. That's one thing. But outside of that, I don't think Watson plays this year. Outside of that, next press conference, when they ask him about a starting quarterback, just make it plain, because everybody saw what Flacco did last night, and I love Flacco. Flacco has accomplished a lot in his career, Super Bowl champ. Matter of fact, he beat me wild card week to go on that Super Bowl run. So respect the hell out of Flacco on what he's done. But at this point in his career, So wanted to see Hurts out there. Upset that I didn't. But on the other side, we did see Cam Newton. And you guys know I've been excited about Cam this year. I feel like one of the few people. I feel like a lot of people, most people have written him off. Most people want to put Mac Jones in that spot. And right now, they want to speed that process up. They see him as being a great replacement for Tom Brady in that system. He's a system quarterback, likes to get the ball out quick, makes accurate throws. It's only one time, and I do think Mac Jones will be a good quarterback in this league. But right now, I think it's an easy decision to make as far as who's QB1 on that team, who should be QB1 going into the season, and it's Cam Newton. If you watched last night, he looked a lot cleaner, a lot more crisp in the pocket. His lower body being matched up with his upper body. His movement in the pocket. He looked. I want to say he looked very polished last night. Cam looked very polished as a passer. And if there was one knock on his game throughout his career, it was him being a polished passer, him being a consistently accurate passer, in the short, the intermediate parts of the field. That's super important. That's what the best ones do. And a lot of that comes with repetition, having your body in a good posture, make your read, being decisive, and not just depending so much. Cam has been a big-time arm thrower for a lot of his career. Jay Cutler was like a big-time arm thrower. Like a lot of these guys just depend on their just arm ability, just make these wild throws. But when you get everything lined up, especially you're older, Cam's banged up, shoulders banged up, he's had injuries. So when you can get everything fundamentally and technically sound as a quarterback, that's going to improve your accuracy. And obviously when you get coaching, I think the guy over there is a good play caller. He's a good coach. He obviously has worked with great quarterbacks. So love the improvement I've seen in Cam. It was obviously his preseason, everything's vanilla, but he looked how you want your starting quarterback to look when they're taking preseason reps. That's how preseason reps should look for your starting quarterback. And we know what he is on the ground near the end zone, short yardage situations. We know how Cam changes the game in that dynamic. But if he can be a consistently polished passer like he looked, the way he looked last night, come on, man. I told y'all to take that. I think it was plus 6,000 odds for MVP. I'm not saying that, but I like what I saw. And then with Mac Jones, I like what I saw there as well. And like I said, he played later into the game, and there was a lot of backups on the field. And Cam played against some backups as well. But Mac Jones, he led a long 90-something yard drive. He made the right throws. Once again, reading things, knowing where the ball's supposed to go, stepping into it, and made some good plays. He looked damn good. He looked damn good. He looked like a mid first round quarterback with a good offensive play caller, and with some shitty defenders out there. But no offense, but he looked good. He looked good. So I like the quarterback room that they have out there. And you have Brian Hoyer as well, who's played a bunch of downs in this league. So, he's ready. I see a new name in here. That's funny. But so the Mac Jones, once again, I don't think it is a quarterback competition right now. At some point in the year, if Cam starts playing bad or something like that, obviously Bill's not afraid to change the guard. But right now, I don't see it being a quarterback competition or controversy as much as you see in the media and on these shows. The narrative is Mac Jones. Put him in there. He looks ready. He's the heir apparent of Tom Brady. Put him in there, and blah blah blah. That I think in that building, it's a clear cut 1 and 2. But good situation if you're a Pats fan. If you're not, woo. What else we got, man? Da. Hey, Boogie. If Cam does what he's supposed to do, Jones won't start, but the road will be short. I agree with that. I agree with that statement wholeheartedly. I get it. The noise will be loud, and if Belichick thinks that the quarterback position is holding the team back, he's going to get in front of that team and say, hey, we're making a change at any position. And as long as I'm the coach here, I'm going to do and make decisions that I feel are best for the team. That's what he's going to tell you. That's what he stood up and told us after he traded Richard Seymour. Hey, I'm going to do, as long as I'm the coach here, I'm going to do what I feel is best for the team. So it ain't looking good for the Patriot haters, though, I'll tell you that much. I'm excited to see the young quarterbacks this whole preseason, though. But the Eagles, collectively, if you're an Eagles fan, or if you're a fan of a team in that NFC East, man, that Eagles team did not look good. It did not look good. It was not a good showing. Obviously, you didn't have a bunch of starters out there, and it is a preseason. It's hard to. I don't know how these coaches are going into these preseason games now that it's only 3. But 35-0, you never want to run out of the tunnel and come back with that. That's never a good feeling. So, yes, sir. What else we got, man? I'm not going to read that one. Mr. Scampers, he believes the Washington football team is going to rout that division. I think it depends on Dak's health. Really depends on Dak's health, honestly. If Dak is healthy, Cowboys win that division. Because I believe that defense is going to be better. You got some guys up front. You got some guys that can get after the passer up front. Now, can they stop the run? That's what you got to be able to do first and foremost in the NFL. Can they stop that run up front with Dallas? You got Lawrence, you got Gregory, you got Parsons who'll be mixed up in that pass run game. And then you got depth at linebacker. And now you're going to get probably the best out of those linebackers. You drafted 2 this year. You still got 5'5", Van Der Esch, I believe his name is. And then you got Jalen Smith who's still there. So we'll see, Dan Quinn. We're going to see. What else we got, man? Oh, man, I'm not even going to get into that Tesla stuff yet, man. Not yet, man. Oh. So, talked about it. I will talk about this, though. So, OnlyFans, and I posted this on my story on Instagram yesterday, and people were very interested. And I read this story couple months ago that they were shifting and trying to, basically clean up their brand, clean up their face. I don't know if any of you on here on the stream, are OnlyFans subscribers. But I've been seeing the numbers of users and, the value. They're trying to get like $1 billion valuation, probably be more than that at this point. But OnlyFans says it will ban sexually explicit content starting in October. Now, for those of you who don't know what OnlyFans is, it was a place, for, if you don't know what OnlyFans is, this conversation is for you. But I just see it as another example of a business building up their capital, building up their reach on, quote unquote, dirty money, and then cleaning face and going corporate. You know what I mean? If y'all watch Power, this is like the story of Ghost, basically. OnlyFans, hey, I made this drug money, I made this dope money. Now I'm getting into politics. I got a club. I'm a clean cut businessman, and not a bad transition to make. But now you got a whole lot of people, a whole group of people who has depended on OnlyFans for income. And if you follow them at all, it's been people who made some significant amount of money on there. And they still would allow nude photos for you creeps who are, for you people who are subscribed. They still would allow that stuff to an extent, but they're trying to clean up their image. They're trying to clean up their image to secure more funding from these VCs and banks. Clean up their image. You're gonna see, and there already are like chefs on there, personal trainers, basically kind of like Patreon. It's a platform people to subscribe to somebody you want to be a fan of, whatever they do. So I think OnlyFans will be fine. I think it's a good pivot. It's just how the dirty game of business works sometimes. So it won't be fair to some people, but you know, you'll find a way. You'll find a way. You know, I mean, it was. That's the truth of it. Statistically, okay, Zach, he always hitting us with the stats. Statistically speaking, 3 people in here are OnlyFans subscribers. Let me see if I can. So I'm kind of familiar with some of y'all, so I can probably pick out a couple of you. Oh, we got one for sure. OnlyFans for life. So OnlyFans they got a streaming service as well. Told you guys I'm gonna let you know what's going on. Hold on, you can't say I never told you nothing. But oh yeah, I put a poll up. I asked, hey, does this work for OnlyFans? 90% of you said no. Got 3,500 votes. 90% of you said no. So yeah, OnlyFans also launched a free streaming service called OFTV, on-demand site that focuses on topics such as fitness and cooking instead of sexually explicit content. So it's a hell of a pivot. Can't be mad at him. But Patriots Drive, come on, you missed the first. You got to go run it back. We talked about Mac Jones and Cam. I think they both looked great last night. I think the Patriots are in a great situation quarterback-wise. But, let's go back and catch the first probably 15 minutes of the show. I dove into it. But, yeah, man, so OnlyFans made their pivot. Like we talked about, touched on it briefly. Sha'charri Richardson, who was famously or infamously, whatever, banned from Olympic competition this year, fell in the drug test. You know, she owned up to it, talked about, what issues she was going through personally. And, missed the Olympics. The bronze medalists, the silver medalists, and the gold medalists were all from Jamaica. Broke a world record as well. Elaine Thompson-Herah broke a world record for an Olympic record. I'm sorry. FloJo still has the world record. But she'll be racing all 3 of these women tomorrow in Oregon. So it's going to be exciting. I know she's excited for it. I'm excited to see her race these women as well. So that'll be a dope event. Sha'charri will finally be running. Now we're going to talk about these robots real quick. Nah, we don't need to talk about these robots. But I do want y'all to see them, though. I just want y'all to see them. A world built by humans for humans. Friendly. Eliminates dangerous, repetitive, boring tasks. Height, 5'8". Carry capacity, 45 pounds. It weighs 125 pounds. I guess it deadlifts at 150 pounds. It can move at 5 miles per hour. That was one of the things that Elon said, that, hey, I'm making it so that you can run away from it. Arms extend lift 10 pounds. So sounds like it's trying to steal babies to me. But no, I don't believe these numbers. I don't believe these specs. Damn fool, you think I believe those specs? Seen too many movies, buddy. Autopilot cameras, FSD computer inside, whatever that means, multicam video, neural networks, neural net planning, auto labeling, simulation and tools, FSD hardware, dojo training. Okay, so let me go back to this one real quick. 155, 5'8", 125. Move. Why you dojo training? I don't know, man. Just I'm just once again, don't say I didn't warn you. All right, don't say I didn't warn you. Friendly. Believe for a damn second, I think of running 5 miles per hour. Yeah, right. But man, y'all know I'm gonna take my break here. A little quick break. I want some questions on the other side though, man. Questions. We got some week 2 matchups. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to. to watching. I'll let you know what I'll be watching. I got to put these specs up one more time, though. Just one more time, real quick for me. Friendly eliminates. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So on the other side, I don't want to see the over-under before y'all start putting it in here. But on the other side, we're going to talk a little bit about the LeBron stuff, the no votes for the best player in the league. Actually, I might wait. I got to wait for AB for that because I got a hell of a question for him. So on the other side, man, ask some questions because I damn sure got some answers. Let's talk, man. We're going to see what this over-under hit for. I'm not even sure yet. I'm going to try to get AB on the phone, try to get a hold of him. So that's a little inside information. So, okay, I got you. A little delay. Okay, got you a little delay. We good? Y'all can hear? Y'all can hear AB? What hit, man? What hit? Did the over? What was it set at? Was it at 2.5? I think it was at 2.5. What was it over set at, Tom? Let's see. Well, Dave K was right. I'm tired of Dave K being right. Hey, B, what's good, man?
What's good, man? Been struggling the past 2 days.
Oh, shit, you low,
man.
You low. Okay, hold on. Yeah, when you gonna build your own internet in that big ass crib?
Hey, man, it looks like that's the move I'm gonna have to make, man.
Man, you got that Teddy.
Hey,
Let me
man,
see what we
rough
got,
out
man.
here.
Y'all got any questions for AB? Because he probably gonna tap out. I'm gonna get him over under 7 minutes. This Wi-Fi connection. What happened down there? Another storm came through?
Yeah, storm came through last night. Suspect. I got something I want to talk about, though.
What's good?
Whoever this Jaguars mascot is. You can hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Bruh. The way he made that story up.
It sound like he was back there punking your ass. So we got to get this story on clear connection. Hold on, we got to make sure this story. We might have to wait for this because that mascot
might have to wait for this.
He had you looking. Oh no, that ain't the 4-1 I know.
Right, nobody knows.
What's the state? I don't even know the Jacksonville state. Was it TIAA? Might be TIAA. I used to be in the end zone so much out there. I can't remember. But we might have to try to tap you back in, bro. Can y'all hear?
I'm gonna leave.
Hold on.
I'm gonna leave. Come back.
We got to get that story because for y'all that don't know, it's this Jacksonville mascot. I don't even know the Jacksonville mascot's name. With all due disrespect, but he made up. He was talking about this story that happened, this back and forth that happened with him and AB, and AB had to go reply to him on Twitter like, "Hey, that is straight cap." So that's what we talking about. If y'all aren't familiar, good.
Let me know.
Oh yeah, we good money. We good money. We went up from the Teddy Riley to. I think you had like the 2 chains. You good?
Like Nelly. Yeah, I'm good.
You got Nelly Joe, man. Y'all these big ass cribs, man. Hey, I mean, this is heavy caramel right now. Ain't getting sweeter and sweeter by the sip. But what's good, bro? Let's see this story, man. If people want to know what happened.
Slow motion, man. So somebody sent me that probably like 2 days ago, but I didn't even click on it. So they sent me the video and was like, and their comment was like, "Yo, if you need me to go handle this, let me know." So I didn't even click on the video. I didn't even know what it was. Somebody sent it to me again. So I'm like, let me click on this. All right. So obviously, I don't know who the dude is.
Back to like when you saw the name under the story. Oh no. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you right now. Let me show you the comments.
Oh man.
You know John Jay gonna get you.
Oh,
Pull it up for you. See, they say you got the AB time AJ Hawk connection.
hey man, be like that sometime.
Hey, you know, pros and cons. If that's one of the cons, you know, I'm sure y'all take that. Hello, it might be good. Okay, stay right there.
All right, man, I'm stay right here.
We might be good. We might be good right there, bro.
Found the spot.
Yeah. Okay, bet.
So, like I said, when somebody sent it to me like 2 days ago, yo, like, yo, you need this to handle this. So I'm like, I don't know what they talking about. I didn't click on the video. Yesterday, somebody sent it to me again. About like 3 more people sent this to me. Like, yo, is this true? So I click on it. So I don't recognize the face. So I'm just listening to the story. So I'm like, okay, Jacksonville, you know how that was. That was like a scrimmage for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I remember this one game. Yeah, it was the King shot, you know. So so I'm like, I'm listening to the story. I'm like, I remember that. I remember the long field goal. I think that it might have been like 60-some yards or whatever. So at that time, you know, young AB, I'm back. I'm gonna do my Antonio Cromartie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Oh, I don't know. But that was a part of the story. That was a part of the story. I couldn't believe that. Why the hell they had 4-1 back there returning
If you
the.
know,
Come on, man.
If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? So, but then when he got to talking, like, yeah, I told him this, that, and the third, and then he said he was cursing at me and shit. I'm like, well, damn. I'm like, in my lifetime, I've never heard a mascot talk. Even with the coach mascot, I know him personally. You know what I mean? When we out in the field, we'll give a pound, a little what's up or whatever. So when he was back there talking all this,
they're in character. That's not even professional for them.
Exactly. So when I'm hearing them say like, yeah, and then after I caught it, I ran by him and was like, you motherfucker. I'm like, hold on, Slim. Like,
you looking for this?
I'm like,
oh shit. Oh no. Oh shit, I think you moved.
Nah. I'm here.
Yeah, we good.
All right. So yeah, man, that shit just blew me. I'm good.
I think you're good.
Yeah. So that shit was just wild. So then, like the guys on the pod, they hit me like, "Yo, come on the pod and tell your story." I'm like, "Nah, I ain't giving y'all the time today."
Fact, that's what they wanted. He already went viral.
Y'all good. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we gonna have to we go. You know
what else I missed, man?
Man, shit. But I gotta wait till you get to the joint back on. You get that fiber wire in there, before we can talk about this Greek freak KD LeBron situation. We're gonna rap about that. But
call me in, man. Call my phone, man.
Yeah, we you know, you said what?
Call my phone, man.
I'll bang your line. Yeah, man. So yeah, he had that chopped and screwed. He had that Teddy Riley. But I got it because I'm a guy. I got something for him. We get on this topic. It's like we talked about earlier. They surveyed the execs and the scouts. According to AB, even after his Bucks won the title, according to AB, I don't know who remembers, but AB told me we couldn't even have a conversation about Greek Freak being the best player in the NBA. Like he's nah. We know what he just did in this epic run he just had, but hey, nah, that's not even a conversation. His karma hitting though. His karma is hitting. But yeah, man. We're gonna talk about that, but I want him. But LeBron to get 0 though. When I first heard that LeBron, when he first posted it, like, hey, as if I needed any more motivation. I was like, damn, that's messed up. That's crazy. And then when I thought about it, I'm like, would I vote LeBron as the best player in the NBA right now? Honestly, I don't think I would. But Giannis and KD share best player. So it was basically split between Giannis and KD on who the best player was in the NBA. And then LeBron obviously got 0 votes. So I thought like, And then when I really thought about it, I'm like, damn. I mean, you're 19. At some point, you can't be the best forever. You're 19. So, but I want to have that conversation with AD when he get back. When he get off that 2G. He on that 2 giga right now. He on that 2 giga. I'm gonna get it. Let me put. I'll call him in though. Let me call him in and see. I at least want to get what he thought about the Patriots game last night. Yo, you good?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, we got you on speakerphone. Hold on, man. You still might not have. Hold on. Is that the wind? Oh no, it's over. It's over. It's over with, guys. We tried. Monday, we'll get him back here Monday. But yeah, Brian. At some point, you got to pass the. He is going to be motivated though. We will see a great year out of him. I think him, Russ, Melo, AD. But I still got the Golden State Warriors, the 2 light-skinned dudes out there, plus Draymond, one of the greatest defenders of all time, Hall of Famer. Got young James Wiseman. And then we got Andrew Wiggins, who, I mean, at some point, he just got to get his shit together. At some point. So don't tell anybody that I told y'all I got the Warriors coming out of the West. But that's who's coming out of the West next year. They're going to be right back on there. They're going to start a whole nother run right back on it. I just watched an interview with Steph, and he reminded me of his, I believe it was the first ever unanimous MVP year, and that's what put him on my map to be one of the, okay, this guy's a guy. And he reminded me of the sacrifice he made when KD came over because he won a unanimous MVP where the pick and roll game, that was his bread and butter. Moving without the ball, pick and roll, unanimous. And then you go and you run a movement, style offense, a motion style offense where that pick and roll is not because now you got KD there. Now you got Clay there still. You got stuff. So don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Y'all always surprised when I be telling y'all shit, man. I be way ahead of the curve. But yeah, this technology, man. Technology's month. Hey, somebody like Z. Hey, priceless. Zito, priceless. Shout out to Z. See if he got a little brother or something. Big brother. Uncle, something. We gotta get this right. We got it. We got it figured out. What we got here, man? Hey, BAB might live out there near that Tesla plant. Might be the first area under attack. They'd be off the grid. AB lives inside a wind tunnel full of robots. Who's gonna be? I don't know about that. What else we got, man? There's some good questions. We can talk about some other sports. It's preseason. I don't get too hyped for the preseason, honestly. So this the wrong show for that. But when that season starts around the corner, woo! And back to this survey, this NBA survey. According to executive survey, the Brooklyn Nets are favored. Most of them picked the Brooklyn Nets to win the championship. The Lakers are second, and then the Bucks and Miami Heat gear nearby. The Bucks and my Miami Heat were tied for third. So don't sleep. Don't sleep. But yeah, Nets, Lakers, Bucks, Heat. They got the most votes. I wonder who these execs and scouts are, though. But I mean, that healthy Nets team, scary. Healthy Lakers team, it's a bigger question mark for me with that old squad. Can Clay stay healthy in the West? Oh, that one. But what else we got, man? Let me get to some of these questions. Bop. Mr. Scampers, money aside, if you could drop into a movie/show, what would it be and what would you do? Damn, that's a good question. Money aside. If you could drop into a movie or a show, what would it be and what would you do? That's a hell of a question, Mr. Scampers. I don't know. Let me think about that. Probably be a superhero, though. Yeah, I'd be a superhero. Money aside, I'd be a superhero. Yep, save the world and shit every night. But I'll tell people who I am now. I don't know. I may remain anonymous. Or yeah, I remain anonymous, but I'll be a superhero. Black Panther. I'll be Black Panther. What else we got, man? Lee Battle, DB, do you think the Lakers are going to jail or nah? Yes, I believe they will jail. My only concern with the Lakers is health. They are old, but they take care of their bodies. Westbrook has been pretty durable. AD has been durable for a lot of his career, but he's been banged up. He's last year, obviously, he's coming off injuries, short offseason last year. LeBron, he's dealing with back-to-back years with injuries for the first time in his career. Melo, who knows what step down he takes this year if he does. So concerned with that, but I think they jail. Zach. Oh, superpower. Guy McSqueezy. Superpower would be telepathic communication to anyone or anything. I could tap into anything, computer, human, animal, robot. I can just tap into that and communicate to it, and it does what I do. So is that telepathic communication? I wouldn't want to control it, but just communicate. I wouldn't want to control like a human, though. That's kind of fucked up. But I at least, hey, do that for me, guys. And then you could be like, nah. But yeah, those would be my superpowers. I gotta check Ted Lasso out. I've been seeing a lot of rave reviews for Ted Lasso. I gotta check that out. Tom Austin, who's the best team in football and why is it the Browns? I am pretty excited about this Browns team. Obviously, the people coming back from last year, with your additions, Greg Newsome out there corner, Grant Delpit, who you drafted last year in the second round, he's back from an injury at the safety position. You got John Johnson over from the Rams. You got Anthony Walker. You got Jadeveon Clowney on that defense. So they made some hellified improvements. So they do have a great roster, one of the best rosters in football, but the best team in football, I got to go to Tampa Bay Bucks. You know, they're the champs. Tom Brady's 44, but shit, he looked great last year. The 43-year-old didn't look great in the playoffs until the Super Bowl, but you brought back your whole starting defense and starting offense, every coordinator on the team. I got to go to Tampa Bay Bucks, best team in football until proven out. You got the Chiefs. You know, basically what held them back was that banged up O-line down the stretch. They beefed up the O-line. So Tampa, Kansas City right there. But if I had to give an edge, I would go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defending champs. Dave, I did not make that graphic up. That is true. It's true. You saw it on the internet. Come on now, you got to believe it. What else we got, man? You know, I don't think John Flegel. He gave me a stat. He said, "Why the Browns most irrational fans in the NFL?" First of all, they're not the most irrational fans in the NFL. I got to give that to the Dallas Cowboys. Got to give that to the Dallas Cowboys. By far, anything they do, preseason, week 1, week 4, week 17 to win a division, you know, with 8 wins or whatever the case may be, you know, they're going to Super Bowl. Completely irrational. So I would say the Cowboys are the most irrational. I think the Browns, they have the right to be extremely excited about this season. Super Bowl champs, they should start getting tattoos, everything, because it's been a long time for a faithful fan base. It's been a long time coming for them to actually come into a season with, you know, playoff expectation. Like, they don't make it to the second round, the championship round. It's kind of a disappointment with the season. So those are where your expectations are if you're a Browns fan. So I don't think a Browns fan can be irrational right now. At all. Oh, man, come on, Fleet. What did Tone mess up today? Tone didn't misspell anything today, did he? I hope not. But, yeah, man. I wouldn't say the Bears, but the Bears do have a quarterback, though, Justin Fields. So the Bears, that y'all got an irrational pass for me, too. Definitely. Zach says Bills Mafia was created out of irrationality. I'm sorry. We lost for 17 years straight, and the fans got stronger. I can never say anything bad about the Bills or the Bills Mafia. They are an incredible fan base. The energy in that stadium, like you said, it could be a last week of a 5-11 season, and you're going to get the same energy. We played in a complete snowstorm and probably 8 inches of snow, it felt like, and they were out there shirtless, going ham. So shout out to Bills Mafia. And the Bills had a stretch now. They went to 4 straight Super Bowls and lost every one of them. So they've had some, you know, you guys are due too. You guys are due too. But what else we got? Take one more. Oh, that's a good question. It's a different question. Thought you asked who was my favorite comic. Because y'all would probably be surprised. But that's the show, fellas. That's the week. That was Friday. We got some more preseason football. I mean, we are right around the corner from this Tampa Bay Bucks, Dallas Cowboys kickoff. I'm excited about it. I might even throw up everything DB video today. If you're on Twitter, follow everything _DB, I believe it is. And then on Instagram, it's everything DB show. But yeah, I'm about to get on that because I saw some football last night, some defense last night. Really grinded my gears. So I got something for y'all, man. I would not want to be Neo in the Matrix. I thought about that movie too, but I feel like we're in the Matrix right now. So The Matrix was a documentary. What percentage of things you know about the locker room are you able to talk about? 1 to 50 or 90%? What percentage of things you know about the locker room are you able to talk about? 1 to 50 or 90? Do you mean right now? So it's a fine line you walk. I feel like, on the other side of this, And this year I'm going full steam ahead with the sports media stuff. So for me, it's like, and I know guys in, if not every locker room, almost every locker room, because just like any other business, like people move around. So you may have been a quality control guy with me, and now you're a defensive coordinator. I know guys. Brian Flores was my assistant DB coach. Now he's been a head coach for a couple of years. Gerard Mayo is my teammate. It's just people, and Kelvin Shepherd's out in Detroit. That was my teammate. It's just guys in front offices. So yeah, connected to the locker rooms in the building still, but it's a lot of things that I won't speak on. Just because I don't know. It's still a certain code for me. But when certain things happen, I do speak on my past experiences. AB does as well. And a lot of, he's been around. He was around the game in the locker room 14 years. I was in there for 9. So we've seen how a lot of things go. We'll definitely speak on it with no cut on it. If you've been following the show, that's the truth. But there are certain things that's off limits. I know for me, and I would say for AB too, that we won't speak on, that's going on in locker rooms and such like that. But it's a lot of people out here that be speaking on locker rooms and teams, and even football. I have no clue what they're talking about. But that's kind of why we started it. But yeah, man. But I mean, that's never. If people pay a lot of money for that type of information and will do things, and you can make a career out of, breaking news or being an insider, and nothing against those people. That's their job. That's what they choose to do. But being that I was a player, I always feel like it's player first. So it's people, you can tell me something right out your mouth, but I'm not going to go on the camera and do that for my own personal gain. But to each his own. But anyway, see y'all Monday, same time, 11 to 12. AB's internet will be back up. So he'll be with me as well. And enjoy this week 2 of preseason football. And on the other side on Monday, man, we're going to holler at you. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'll holler at you.